Grease so thick you could fry an egg on your own stove hood. Big cleaning brands do not want you to know that the stuff cutting through that grease in seconds is sitting in your kitchen cabinet right now, costs about $2 to make, and works better than the fancy degreaser spray you paid $9 for last month. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you're going to watch years of baked on grease just wipe away like it was never there, and I'm going to show you exactly why the store-bought stuff is designed to make you buy more of it, instead of actually solving the problem. Here's the thing almost everyone deals with. You cook a few meals, a little oil splatters, and before you know it, your stovetop, your range hood, and the wall behind your stove have this sticky yellow film that never really comes off. You scrub, it smears. You scrub harder, your arm is sore, and it still looks dull. So you go buy one of those bright colored degreaser sprays from the store, and sure, it cuts through some of it, but notice something. It never fully removes it. There's always a little haze left behind. That is not an accident. A lot of these commercial cleaners are formulated to loosen grease just enough that you feel like it worked, while leaving a thin residue that attracts dust and grime faster. So you're back at the store, buying another bottle in a few weeks. It is a subscription model disguised as a cleaning product. My grandmother never had a store-bought degreaser in her house, not once. She ran a tiny diner kitchen for almost 20 years, grease everywhere, grills running 12 hours a day, and her equipment always looked clean enough to eat off of. She used to say the stove does not need chemicals, it needs chemistry. Back before all these branded sprays existed, people cleaned kitchens with a small handful of ingredients that actually break down grease at a molecular level instead of just masking it. This knowledge got pushed aside as cleaning companies grew, because there is no profit in telling you that a $2 spray works better than their $15 bottle. It got labeled old-fashioned, grandma stuff, and slowly people forgot it, even though it is honestly more effective. Today I am bringing it back, and once you see it work, you're probably never buying a store-bought degreaser again. Let us get into exactly how to make this. You need 3 things, and all 3 together cost less than $2 if you already have a kitchen. First, dish soap, just a regular one, about 2 tablespoons. Second, white vinegar, half a cup. Third, baking soda, 2 tablespoons. That is it. Grab a spray bottle, add the vinegar first, then the dish soap. Give it a gentle swirl. Do not shake hard yet because vinegar and soap can foam up on you. Add a splash of warm water, maybe a 1/4 cup, to loosen the mixture so it sprays instead of clogging the nozzle. Now here is the key part most people miss. Do not add the baking soda into the bottle. Keep it separate in a small dish because baking soda plus vinegar creates a big fizzy reaction, and inside a spray bottle that reaction just makes a mess and wastes your ingredients. You want the baking soda applied directly onto the surface, not pre-mixed. Here's how you use it. Spray your vinegar and soap mixture generously over the greasy stovetop, hood, or wall panel. Let it sit for 3 full minutes. Do not rush this part. This is where the vinegar's acidity is breaking down the bonds, holding that old grease onto the metal or glass. While that sits, sprinkle a light dusting of baking soda directly over the wet area. You will hear a little fizzing. That is normal. That is the acid and the base reacting, and it is actually helping lift the grease particles up off the surface instead of just smearing them around. Now take a damp microfiber cloth or a non-scratch scrub pad and wipe in circular motions. You're going to feel the grease just start rolling off, almost like wiping wet paint. For really thick, years-old buildup, spray a second layer, give it another 2 minutes, and repeat the baking soda step. Why does this actually work when the expensive stuff does not fully? It comes down to simple chemistry, nothing complicated. Grease is oil-based, and oil does not mix with water. That is why plain water and a rag never really clean it. Dish soap has molecules that grab onto oil on one end and water on the other end. So it literally pulls the grease off the surface and lets water carry it away. Vinegar is a mild acid, and it breaks down mineral deposits and the sticky protein residue that cooked on food leaves behind, which is often what makes grease feel baked on and stubborn. Baking soda is a gentle abrasive plus a base, so it physically scrubs at a microscopic level while also neutralizing odors trapped in the grease. Put all 3 together, and you're hitting the problem 3 different ways at once: oil breakdown, acid dissolving, and gentle abrasion. Most store-bought sprays only do one of those things well, usually just the soap part, which is exactly why they leave a residue behind. A few warnings before you go wild with this. Do not use this on natural stone surfaces like marble or granite countertops, because the vinegar's acid can etch and dull natural stone over time. This is meant for stainless steel, glass stovetops, painted metal hoods, tile, and laminate. Also test a small hidden spot first if you have a painted surface, just to be safe. And never mix the leftover spray with bleach-based cleaners. That combination anywhere in your home can create dangerous fumes. Keep it simple. Keep it to these 3 ingredients, and you'll be fine. So what results should you actually expect? On regular weekly grease, this cuts through in under a minute, genuinely faster than most name brand sprays I have tested side by side. On the seriously baked on stuff, the kind that has been there for months or years, Most people see 80 to 90% of it lift within 2 applications. And the stovetop or hood goes from dull and sticky to actually shining again. I have tested this against 3 different popular commercial degreasers, spending real money on them, and this $2 mix outperformed every single one on stubborn buildup, while leaving 0 sticky residue behind afterward, which means your stove actually stays cleaner longer instead of attracting grime again within days. That residue-free finish is honestly the biggest difference, and it is the part the fancy sprays just cannot match. Now here's a quick bonus tip that pairs perfectly with this. If your range hood filter is coated in thick grease and looks impossible to save, do not throw it away. Boil a pot of water, add a 1/4 cup of baking soda, and a good squirt of dish soap directly into a sink filled with hot water. And let that metal filter soak for 15 minutes. The grease practically melts off the mesh, and you can rinse it clean with a brush afterward. This trick alone can save you $30 or $40 on a replacement filter, and it takes almost 0 effort. If this saved you a trip to the store and gave your kitchen back that shine, hit subscribe, because this channel is all about bringing back these forgotten, cheap, old-school tricks that actually outperform what companies are selling you. Drop a comment and tell me how bad your grease buildup was before you tried this. I read every single one. And if you like this, next video I am showing you the $2 trick that keeps ants out of your kitchen for good. No sprays, no traps, nothing store-bought. Until then, remember, the best cleaning secrets were never sold to you, they were just forgotten. I will see you in the next one.